listening to LOA Recon with the Good Vibe Coach Jeanette Ma, where we dissect the ins and outs and the art and science of conscious creation, all intended to amp up your manifesting game. Let's have some fun together. This is so cute, you guys. I'm already laughing. I haven't even started this episode. So I just gave the dogs some treats so they would be nice and quiet while I recorded today because I have 8 episodes to record. I just got an email with a bunch of reviews, so this is the first of 8 coming up. Anyway, I gave the dogs treats so they'd be nice and quiet. And Harvey has this, I'm saying his name quiet so he doesn't think I'm calling him, but he has the cutest habit of whenever he gets a treat, he wants to enjoy it by me. I don't know if it's just because I like the thought that he associates good things with me, like, oh, it's a party, let's hang out with Jeanette. But no, what's really probably happening is that he's just eating it next to me so that the other dogs don't try to take it from him. It's so cute though. Like no matter where I move in the house, he picks up his treat and takes it with me. I'll be doing laundry. He lays down in the laundry room. He'll get 2 bites before he's got to follow me out. Okay, really adorable. So today's episode is brought to us by Busy Actor, who writes on iTunes, I love this podcast. Jeanette is so gifted at making LOA straightforward and easy to apply to daily life. I recently used her techniques to manifest my cat back to health. Way to use your powers for good, Busy Actor. While the emergency vet was running tests, wow. Oh boy, I know what that's like. That calls on us to get focused. While the emergency vet was running tests, I took a walk and focused my thoughts, yay you, on a happy, healthy cat. I even imagined writing this review and hearing Jeanette read it on her podcast. Come on, how cool. Nice manifesting, Busy Actor. Well, happily, my cat is now thriving and back to purring on my lap. I just got goosebumps. That's super cool. I hope you can tell which parts are me and which parts are my reviewer. I listen to Jeanette every morning to start my day and have several favorite episodes saved. Wow, I wonder what those are. So I can boost my vibration anytime. If you're looking for a fantastic LOA podcast, you found it, and I'm very excited for you. Thank you, Jeanette. Thank you, Busy Actor. I love that review. I love that you're using your powers for good, and I'm glad your cat is doing well. So my topic for today is, I was wondering what to call this. I was thinking rookie manifesting move. What would that be, Jeanette, number 137? And that might not sound like a very wise thing for me to say out loud, especially with other people listening. And I'm just going to say, you know how I secretly record these podcasts? My little secret, the only reason I can record these is I imagine there are just like a handful of you listening. I accidentally once on some dashboard where these things get published, I accidentally saw how many downloads there were. And I was like, my eyes got really big. My eyebrows were on the ceiling. And I was like, I'm just going to pretend I did not see that because the thought of that many people listening to these would freak me out. And I wouldn't be able to record them right. It would trip me up. So I'm just pretending there are only a couple of you listening. Just every one of you who leaves a review. That's who's listening. That's all. Anyway. Okay, yeah, so I was going to say why it might not be very smart to affirm all my rookie manifesting moves, like I'm on number 137, but look, that probably wouldn't be that much of an exaggeration. But the reason I can say that I do make rookie manifesting moves is because I also every day say out loud, you ready for my favorite I am statement? I, Jeanette Ma, am the highest paid, most well-known, most popular, most effective, most respected law of attraction coach on the planet. No one does it better than I do, and everyone knows it, including me. I am the best there is, and I get better at it every day, and so it is. Okay, so I'm activating that energy every day. So being able to title a podcast episode, Rookie Manifesting Move, I think it's okay. I got some good juju going in the other direction. And I know how to not judge myself for this learning process because that's what it is. And this one feels like one I have learned many times, and yet here I still am. So, and this probably isn't a story I would have told otherwise, but I got 8 podcasts to record, so here we go. Kim Falconer, my BFF on the other side of the world in Australia, one of the most powerful witches I know. She might be the most powerful. I don't know, Lisa Hayes, Cindy Chavez. I know Lanaya King. I know some crazy powerful witches. But anyway, Kim Falconer writes me and says, girlfriend, you got an issue with your Google searches. When I search for a podcast episode, what shows up on Google is this messy thing. She sent me a screenshot. It was a mess. And she knew what it was because she's a techno witch too. She said, your site's just missing a style sheet. It's an easy fix for your VA, virtual assistant. I just thought I'd give you a heads up. Well, I don't know what a style sheet is, and my VA was out. She wasn't on vacation. She had emergency surgery, and she was indisposed. So I was also looking at the picture that Kim sent me, and I didn't like it. And I thought, anyone who sees that, that's terrible. No, I need to have that fixed. So I decided this is a good time to manifest some more technical support. Who couldn't benefit from having another technical support expert on the team? And any of you who've been following me for a while might know that this isn't my forte. My support team, this has taken me a while to get a good vibration going on that. I should just stop telling that version. I should stop handicapping myself about how this is where I always get hung up, because I made some fabulous progress. The fact that I have the VA that I have, I've just got some strong love for her. Reverence, even. I mean, that was some magical manifesting on my part to call Laura Bastian into my life. So, anyway, I'm thinking, well, it's time for a new tech support person. And I know that this isn't my forte, so I got to get deliberate about it. I'm going to get dialed in, because I've had many experiences where I was unimpressed with the new support that I hired. So I got deliberate. I used my powers. I'm thinking about what I want. I want and I didn't know it was going to be a guy. I didn't care if it was a guy or a girl, but I wanted them to be expert. I wanted them to be highly competent. I wanted them to be fun to work with, like friendly. I wanted it to be an enjoyable experience for us both. I wanted them to be resourceful, like, how some people you got to spend all the money to get a little bit of work. I wanted someone who knew how to be really efficient. That's the word I'm looking for. And also, could we also be super affordable? That would be great too. And available. Yes, someone who could do it very soon. That would be great. So I'm imagining all the things that I want this new tech support person to be before I ever start looking. Because I've done it before. Where I take the action first, and I'm doing it with the old vibration of need or resistance. That doesn't turn out well. So I knew, dial in first. So I did. I dialed in, feeling it. I was imagining it, and I was practicing the super satisfaction of having found that person, how delighted I was, and how good I knew it was going to be for my business, practicing all that. Oh boy, that's Harvey. He's trying to get in through the closed door. Or are you just repositioning? Okay, anyway. Who loves who more? Do I love Harvey more, or does Harvey love me more? It's a good question. That could be a fun one to contemplate. No, you guys gotta stay. Oh, it's a kitty. Are you coming? Okay, come on in. Yes. Okay, that's the answer to the question. White cat loves me more than anyone loves anyone else. Hi, kitty. I missed you too, yes. Okay, so I get dialed in, doing my stuff. I can feel the click. I've done it right. Yep, that's how it went, kitty. And I Googled. I went to Google. And first one, I was like, possibility. But I look, second results, I click on a website. I'm like, this feels good. I'm getting green lighted on this. Everything I look at, I'm feeling the green light for. So the way to reach out to this guy is on a contact form. I send a contact form, and those things can be kind of sketchy. Oh, don't activate this vibration, Jeanette. But sometimes I fill out someone's contact form and never hear from them, or I learn later that their contact form doesn't work. I actually know that. My business partner, Lisa Hayes, has had a faulty contact form before. So I was getting a little nervous when I'm filling out one of those, but I mostly had good vibes going, and it's like, this is how he wants me to do it. Fine, I'll do it. I'm not going to cyber stalk him and find a different way to contact him. Filled out his form. Within minutes, this guy's emailed me back saying, love to help. Can you chat? And he meant right then and there. And I was like, sure. And he said, okay, just a couple minutes. I'll give you a buzz. Sure enough, we're on the phone. Within the hour, this guy is looking at my problem and he's like ready to fix it for me. I'm like, I cannot even believe, and I love this guy. Oh my gosh. He was even better. You know how cool that is when the universe says, oh, that's what you want? I could do you one better. Well, he did me several better. The guy was a dog lover. I got to meet his dog over the phone. He was so fun. I really, really, really enjoyed him. I really enjoyed working with him. Like it sort of made me happy that I had this issue where I needed his help just for the pleasure of talking to him. He was super, super fun. So, and a technical guy. I mean, come on, how often do those go in the same package? All right. So he's looking at my stuff and he says, yeah, I can help. And I had other questions for him as well. Because my other girl, she'd been out for a little while, so I had some saved up questions, and he could answer all my stuff. He was so cool. So he's answering, he's helping. I cannot fault him for anything. The guy was top-notch support, and my technical issues persisted. Can you see why? Because what I really wanted, yes, I was manifesting a technical support person who was very capable and competent of solving my problems. But I had not actually done any focusing work on solving my problem. I still had activated that I got a problem. So no matter how amazing the guy is, if I'm vibrating, I got a problem, it's not going to overwrite my problem. What I really wanted was that my excellent work gets in front of the people who are ready for, who are wanting it, like in a way that they enjoy engaging, that it's easy for them to find, it's easy for them to enjoy, it's easy for them to benefit from. I mean, the heart of this desire was that I just want my work to be available to the people who it's for. And I of course, I want it to make a strong positive difference for them. So the reason I'm telling you this story is because I fell for that routine where I was manifesting the how. I was manifesting the how. What I wanted was for my work to be out there, easily digestible, not all messed up the way it looked like on that screenshot I got from Kim. I wanted different than that. So I'm thinking the how of how to resolve that is get a tech person. No, the how to resolve that is get aligned, girlfriend. Get aligned. I got aligned with a tech person, got a tech person, still got my technical issues. Okay, you know what? I'm not the only one doing this. I'm not the only one doing this. Every time, okay, maybe not every time, but a lot of times when I was going to say you all, maybe I do this too. I don't know. I don't fall for this one very often, but I know a lot of people do. Sometimes when we manifest money, look, we're manifesting another how rather than focusing on the true desire. You don't really want the money. Oh my gosh, do people argue with me when I say this? Oh my gosh, do they argue with me? You know what? I'm going to keep saying it. We don't really want the money. What we want is whatever we think the money is going to do for us. That's what we really want. In fact, it might even be something deeper than that. Like if someone wanted to manifest money for, I don't know, say a surgery, plastic surgery, and so that they would feel better about how they looked. You know what you really want is to feel better about how you looked. Maybe that's it. Or maybe what you want is you just think I mean, we could keep going deeper. It's a lot of layers to get to that true desire. I'm not even positive I'm on it when I say I'm not even on it, am I? When I say I want my work to make a positive difference in the world, you know what I really want? I just want to feel good about how I'm spending my life. I bet that's it. Oh my gosh. It's funny how when we might think we're dialed on a true desire, but so many times we're dialed on a how. I hope this is making sense as I describe this. Like, sometimes when I have actually had these clients before who many times will engage me to either like manifest a certain person to stay or to leave their life. Like they love their job, but their boss is terrible. Or they want their spouse to stay or to go. Or, you know what? Whenever we're doing that kind of manifesting, what we really want is something else. It's something deeper than that. It might be something like love or peace or enjoyment. It's something other than just make this person do this certain thing. Or when we're manifesting a change in our body, what we probably really want is just to be able to feel good about ourselves, or to be able to fully enjoy life, to have the physical vitality to do that. But what we really want is where we want to focus our powers. Let's not waste our time on the stuff that doesn't really matter. Let's get to the heart of our desire and use our best magic on that. You know what? I was doing this recently when my car was making a bad sound. I feel like I told this story recently, so I'll tell the super short version of it. It was making that sound, and I knew, don't just manifest away the sound, because that sound might be your friend. That sound might be a heads up that this car wants some TLC in some form or fashion in order to continue being the reliable, enjoyable vehicle that she is. What I really want is reliable, enjoyable transportation, not for that sound to stop. You know what I mean? Hope this makes sense. And like I said, I put this on my list of rookie manifesting moves. It's one that I have learned many times, probably going to learn this one again, but I'm sharing it because, again, I know I'm not the only one. I hope you got something out of this. Thanks for listening, and happy manifesting, everyone.